As we can see, there is such a huge demand for Nvidia technology that obtaining the GPUs is frequently challenging. I suppose my main worry is whether or not I will be able to get cutting-edge Nvidia GPUs. Tech tycoon Elon Musk is well known for his passion for cars, rockets, social media, and now supercomputers. Elon Musk claims that by the end of 2024, Tesla will have invested well over $1 billion in the construction of Project Dojo, an internal supercomputer. Despite having a similar appearance to data centers, supercomputers are made to analyze data and carry out calculations at very high speeds. They both deal with scaling up to extremely high computational volumes. But as you are aware, a data center contains numerous small parallel jobs that are not necessarily related to one another. But for instance, building a huge AI model involves computations that are not totally independent. Therefore, there is a need for those computations to be more tightly connected, and data transmission between them must perhaps be at a much larger bandwidth and a much lower latency. Musk hopes to employ xAI's own supercomputer, Colossus, to enhance Tesla's autonomous driving capabilities and fulfill the company's long-standing commitment to commercialize robot taxis. Additionally, Tesla's humanoid robot Optimus, which the firm intends to deploy in its manufacturing beginning next year, requires supercomputers to train. According to Musk, Tesla intends to invest $10 billion on AI this year. Musk's new artificial intelligence company, xAI, also requires strong supercomputers to train its Grok chatbot, which is a direct rival of Google's Gemini and OpenAI's ChatGPT. A number of Musk's supercomputer initiatives are currently under development. Elon Musk hinted at Tesla's Cortex on xAI supercomputer cluster in August. At Tesla's headquarters in Austin, Texas, Cortex is now under construction. Tesla also declared in January that it would invest $500 million to construct its Dojo supercomputer in Buffalo, New York. Musk recently disclosed that xAI's Colossus supercomputer, located in Memphis, Tennessee, was operational. CNBC was interested in finding out more about Musk's difficulties in the fiercely competitive field of artificial intelligence research, as well as the potential implications of his wager on supercomputers for the future of his businesses. Visit any national lab and you've seen supercomputers. They are employed in a wide range of applications, including nuclear reaction modeling, climate modeling, simulation materials, and more. The distinctive feature of AI supercomputers, however, is that they are fully tailored for AI. As an alternative to the AI technologies being developed by OpenAI, Microsoft, and Google, Musk founded xAI in 2023 to produce massive language models and AI products like its chatbot Grok. Elon Musk, one of OpenAI's founding founders, departed the business in 2018 and has since turned into one of its most vocal detractors. It was revealed in June that X would construct a supercomputer in Memphis, Tennessee, to perform the Grok training work. It would be the biggest capital investment of several $billion made by a new company in Memphis history. The news followed xAI's $6 billion Series B investment round, which increased the company's then $18 billion valuation to $24 billion. Musk declared that Colossus, his training supercluster in Memphis, was operational by the beginning of September. Musk claims that the supercluster is the most potent AI training system in the world, with 100,000 NVIDIA H100 graphics processing units, or GPUs, powering it. In the coming months, he continued, the cluster would double in size. These GPUs have existed for some time. Initially, they were used in desktops and laptops to free up the main CPU for graphical tasks. It's an accelerator then. Online gaming was booming around 10 or 15 years ago, and people wanted to play games quickly. Then they understood that using the same processor for the game's visuals and overall function only resulted in limitations. Therefore, training the huge language model is a very specific operation that can be completed on a traditional CPU. However, this is one of the instances where a GPU's unique architecture is best suited for that kind of workload. In fact, GPUs gained so much popularity that it was initially difficult for chipmakers like Nvidia to meet demand. Musk's own businesses are now competing with one another over GPUs. With X hosting xAI's Grok chatbot on its website, and xAI using some of X's data centers to train the massive language models that drive Grok. Musk's social media firm X and xAI are intimately related. Elon Musk ordered Nvidia to ship 12,000 of these highly sought-after AI chips, known as H100 GPUs, to X in December 2023, rather than Tesla, even though they had been reserved for Tesla. He therefore successfully postponed for 5 to 6 months Tesla's ability to proceed with the construction of data centers and AI infrastructure. In a complaint against Musk and Tesla's board of directors, shareholders cited the incident as one instance of their alleged breach of fiduciary responsibility. They contended that Musk started shifting limited resources and skill from Tesla to his new business after establishing xAI. Musk justified his X choice by claiming that Tesla was not prepared to use the chips, and that if he hadn't redirected them, they would have sat in a warehouse. Musk has even gone so far as to recommend that Tesla spend $5 billion on xAI. Musk, however, has ambitious ideas about how AI will revolutionize Tesla. He stated on X in January that Tesla should not be considered an automotive company, but rather an AI robotics firm. The company's in-house supercomputer, Dojo, which was initially made public during Tesla's 2021 AI Day presentation, is essential to this change. For neural network training, there is an unquenchable need for both speed and capacity. This was anticipated by Elon, who asked us to create a lightning-fast training computer a few years ago. This is how Project Dojo got its start. Musk informed investors that Tesla would invest more than $1 billion in Dojo by the end of 2024 during the company's Q2 earnings call last year. Morgan Stanley estimated a few months later that Dojo might add $500 billion to Tesla's worth. Dojo's primary responsibility is to process and train AI models with the vast volumes of data in video that Tesla vehicles record. The objective is to enhance both Tesla's more powerful full self-driving, or FSD, system and its package of driver aid functions, which the firm refers to as autopilot. They've sold more than 5 million cars. Usually, each of such vehicles contains 8 or more cameras. All of that video is being streamed back to Tesla. What can they do with that training set then? They can obviously construct fully autonomous vehicles, and they're making progress in that direction. Musk asserted at a shareholder meeting last summer that Optimus might make Tesla a $25 trillion business. However, not everyone is persuaded. It's a fantasy that people will be replaced by robots. It's an ambitious objective. I don't think the price points make any sense. However, it's a really admirable aspirational objective. If he can make it work, it has the potential to revolutionize humanity. Simply put, I'm a huge skeptic about this robot. Even while Musk's supercomputers have a lot of potential, the tech giant and his firms still face several obstacles as they work to expand the technology and leverage it to support their operations. Getting enough hardware is one such difficulty. Musk still relies heavily on Nvidia's GPUs even though Tesla is creating its own chips. For instance, Musk stated in June that Tesla would invest $4 billion in Nvidia hardware this year. Here, during Tesla's most recent financial results call, he discusses the supply of Nvidia chips. As we can see, there is such a huge demand for Nvidia technology that obtaining the GPUs is frequently challenging. I suppose I'm pretty worried about our ability to obtain cutting-edge Nvidia GPUs when we need them. This, in my opinion, means that we must work much harder on Dojo to make sure we have the necessary training capacity. Not everyone believes that Tesla is close to complete autonomy and that Dojo is the answer to accomplishing this goal, even if Musk did have all the chips he desired. In contrast to many other manufacturers developing autonomous vehicles, Tesla has decided to employ cameras for a vision-only system rather than costly LiDAR devices in its vehicles. The car's sensors are the source of the FSD problems. Drivers of these vehicles, report seeing phantom obstacles on the road, where the steering wheel will nudge you away as you're avoiding something that doesn't exist, or the car may abruptly brake. When you picture a white tractor-trailer vehicle toppling over on a gloomy day, you have white on white and a situation that is difficult to calculate and identify. A careful driver will now notice this and apply the brakes firmly. That kind of scenario can easily trick a machine. Therefore, they must equip the cars with additional sensors in order to eliminate it. They have been very opposed to LiDAR. The basic design has to be altered. That won't be fixed by Dojo. Dojo simply won't address the fundamental issues with FSD. If you would like any other changes, please let me know.